you have expertise in feed safety, and also you teach a lot of undergrads. Maybe you can dive first on the feed safety side of things. And so what's the latest there? You can touch on the evolution, but also what is the latest right now?
Yeah. As we think about the evolution, I guess it's funny because every time I say I've been at K-State for 8 years, that's kind of the history of feed safety. It just happened to be that when I joined on faculty and Dr. Jason Woodworth joined shortly after that, our industry came to us with this problem of porcine epidemic diarrhea virus, and we continue to be confronted by evidence that looked like this was being transmitted through the feed supply chain. And that was around the 2013 time period, of course. And our initial reaction was no, and actually probably not even no, but hell no, that this isn't possible. We don't have viruses that can survive outside of a host, and certainly they can't be passed through the feed supply. The pet food side worries about salmonella, but on the swine side, we really don't have to worry about something like a biological hazard. And then the evidence continued to accumulate, and I think it's because Jason and I were the low men on the totem pole, and we're the newbies, and so we started working with Dr. Steve Dreetz on some of the feed safety initiatives, and as evidence continued to mount, we said, okay, I think that this really needs to be evaluated and demonstrated. And so we did a lot of our studies there in kind of the 2013 to 2016 time period with PEDV. And I'll be honest, we kind of thought that we were phasing out of feed safety. We thought maybe this was an initial reaction, an urgent industry need. We kind of worked to get past the urgency of it, understand a little bit, but certainly not anything that we were trained to do. And so we were kind of going back to our comfort zone, and then lo and behold, African swine fever virus comes. And so since then, again, the industry has come to us again and continues to really reinforce to us that this is an area we need to work on. And so since our initial research, right now we're working on ASF, of course, but we're still actively involved in research projects with PED and PRRS and Seneca virus, and transmission of things like Delta coronaviruses through different mills, and trying to understand the likelihood, the probability, and more than anything, how can we prevent or stop transmission through the feed supply chain?